Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. It's another day. It's another dollar. And it's another episode of Love During Lockup. My loves, first on the docket, we have Hunter and Katie. And now we must add Kaylee. Kaylee. It reminds me of a flashback storyline with Michael, Sarah, and Megan, right? Okay. So that is what I'm recalling. So we're kind of rolling back the hands of time. And we have Kaylee. She's new. And we have two visions of Kaylee. She's got a slimming and a beauty filter added on. So she looks different than what we're looking at on the screen, opposed to what her snapshot is. But apparently, she has some physical visits with Hunter. Okay, he likes what he sees. So Kaylee's coming in for the win because she got a pass to see Hunter in record time. So, in the meantime, Katie, that's the lady whose great idea was for him to sign up to write a prisoner so he can get some sugar mamas to help afford his lifestyle in the pokey. Well, she says it's time for him to break it off with all these women and how to let it be known that it's kind of a little hard with one particular one. Um, she's a little needier than the others. And Kaylee, that's the one that's supposed to be needier than the other, thinks that they have a special bond. And he's already promising to marry her. My love, she's even promising cooking dinner. One, two, she opened that can of stew and put it in a skillet, trying to convince us that you cook stew in a skillet. And she puts a serving for him and a serving for her. And we know when the cameras roll out, she gonna dump that bowl of stew to be Kevin's into her bowl. All right. She ain't fooling anybody. So anyway, she's already practicing. And she feels that she's in love. She's got a tattoo on him, of his name or initials. And she believes that this man is the most honest that she's ever known. Mind you, you got to take that little adjective out. Honesty is not a part of the equation because you didn't wind up in the poker for no reason at all. So anyway, she believes Hunter loves her. And she believes all the lies too. All the lies that he's telling her. She does not question a thing. Not a thing. And once you start putting somebody's name on your body, that's kind of a bad sign for the romance because literally everybody gets their name, some person's name tattoo on them. That's over for the romance sooner than later. So Hunter's in a quandary. He doesn't know which one of these chicks he wants. He doesn't know, okay? But my loves, we know these cons. They always want a soft landing. And Hunter's already talking about picking Kaylee because she's financially stable and is very sexual. She's not gonna put any demands on him. She's younger and she's just happy to be in love. In the meantime, Katie's stressing and wanting him to dump these sugar mamas. And once he comes out, he knows if he picks Katie, she's gonna have some demands on him. He's going to have to be responsible, probably get a job and things like that. And he kind of knows, like, I don't know about that. And on top of that, Katie, no, Kaylee, she has a salon studio, which is just 10 miles away from KT. Now, Kaylee has a little bit more coins than KT, or at least Kaylee is a little bit freer with her coins. Anyway, Hunter confesses that Kate has his heart and she wants him to cut the cord yesterday. So in the end, he says, I don't know. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to choose. So moving on to Savannah and Bradley. Now, Bradley said he's going to pay for this BBL. So Savannah goes in for a consultation. And she lets it known that she has had a gastric bypass surgery, skin removals, and I would say a boob job, or at least a boob lift, because there's, jugs are sitting up there. And anyway, she gets this consultation, and the final price is 19,000 overall, or you pay 800 a month. And of course, those cons say a lot in the pokey. So when she tells him what the final price is, he started kind of recoiling and saying that he doesn't have a job lined up. And he kind of does, but he won't have the coins ready. And so anyway, he keeps bulking and he also wonders why he has to pay when it was Savannah's idea for the BBL. Oh, check it out. And also he wanted to know, you know, huh, she got money. She got money for those other surgeries. And Savannah be like, don't think I'm rich. I'm just a poor girl in a rich woman's house. So that's my grandmother's house and not my money. So that will be interesting. Who's going to pay for this BBL? I don't think anyone because he gonna roll out of prison, and then there's going to be some more arguing because these two always squabble. And I'm like, if you're always squabbling, why would he want to pay for some work on you? All right. Next on the docket, we have a new couple, Jakima and Donnie. Or shall I say, my loves, we got a new bird. We got a bird, okay? We get some birds. And this bird has twin boys. And she is working on her second con. Now, she drove all the way from Texas to Ohio. She uprooted everything, dropped everything for this con. And they only been together for a year and a half. Now, apparently, according to Jakima, he paid for the move. So it's okay to uproot her life and drag those twins for this gamble, a gamble for love. And already there's going to be some situation because she gets a call saying, look, I'm going to be in the hole. I'm in the hole. And she says, what did you do? I don't know what I did, but I'm going to be in the hole. And I'm like, do you get an opportunity to say you're going to be in the hole? Because once you commit offense, they just, boom, put you in the hole. My spidey senses is saying that he's juggling some women. And this chick, this little bird Jakima, said there was another woman that he pushed aside and chose Jakima over. Maybe he did never push that woman aside. He just calmed the waters at the time. And now he, when it comes to visitation, he doesn't want Jakima rolling up there because perhaps his other chick is up there. So that's why he's saying, "Hey, I'm gonna be in the hole, so you won't be able to visit me." So moving on to Tia and Rob. Now, the next bird is Tia. She has a 7-year-old daughter. She confesses that she has to be responsible when it comes to her child. My loves, how many times have we heard that? You're so ready to move in a con. Anyway, she already had doubts about Rob's living arrangement. And peep this. She already changed her statement. She told her sisters, well, like, I got a child and I don't want to move him in. But just last week, you was all in a huff because you thought he was going to move in with you. Then you find out he's going to move in with some woman that happens to be a friend of the family. So then she's going to try to clean up her image up and say that she didn't have any intentions on moving in this con with her child. So anyway, her sister wants things cleared up. So she's talking to him and there's a problem because Rob can't keep his lies straight. And anyway, he's coming at different angles and it's really pissing off Tia. She says, you tell me one thing that, oh, I'm going to stay with this chick for 1 month. Now it's 3 months to 6 months. And when are you going to move with me? That's all she wants. That's all she wants. And then she gets have a little hissy fit. And because she says she doesn't F with liars. Well, you're dealing with a con. You aren't effing with liars. Okay? This man didn't wind up in the pokey for being a saint. So you are just seeing some of his handiwork, my loves. So there is the lowdown dirt of love during lockup. I am not taking score this time. I'm not talking about the winners and the losers. All the birds are losers, if you ask me. The cons are too at this point. My loves, let's talk about this episode. It's very juicy. Now we finally got a love triangle. Hunter's gonna pick. My guess is gonna pick Kaylee. Because you know what? The sex is good and the responsibility is next to none. She's not gonna require this man to do anything but lay up. That is it. And she gonna do whatever he asks her to do. So my bet is on Kaylee. And her feelings will be hurt when she finds out that she is just the mark. And yeah. And Katie needs to, I don't even know why, Katie needs to cut her losses. She's the one who designed this whole plan. It may blow up in her face. It may. And Savannah and Bradley about the BBL. You know what? Bradley's gonna go about his, drug dealing ways. That's the job he talking about. That's the job he talking about. He's like, wait a minute, coins they gonna be rolling in because he thought 19 was too high. Maybe I don't know, but for him to promise her that he will pay for surgery, no regular job can pay for surgery, a couple of months, whatever, out the pokey. So that makes me think he could go back to his old line of business. So Savannah, beware of Bradley. And Jakima and Donnie, I done said it. He's juggling women. He can't have you at the visitation right now, Jakima, because his other chick, maybe the chick that supported your move, is coming in. That's the main chick. That's his sugar mama coming in. And Tia and Rob, mm, mm, mm. Tia, I don't know what to say, but you should just let that man move on. Move on. All right, my loves, drop a line below. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. It's free. Hit that like button. It's free. It's free. And in the meantime, in between time, always hit that notification bell because we always gonna get down in the comment sections, my love. And I will catch you all out on the flip side.